Hello, this is Nia with the Rainbow Cauldron, and today is your daily reading for January the 14th, 2014. Gotta get used to the new year. Um, okay, and the first card that I pull will be from the Druid Animal Oracle deck, and the first card will be the general theme for the day, the general energy. Um, and then there will be four cards around this center card. These four cards will be from the Shadowscapes tarot deck, and the first card will be the energies at sunrise, the energies at noon, sunset, and at night. Okay, and the first card from the Druid Animal Oracle deck is the Hind. And there we go. And this really has a lot to do with um, peace within yourself, being alone. It makes me think of the previous day when the last card of the tarot deck was the Hermit, and I get the same sort of feeling with the Hind. Um, just a deep self-reflection, uh, almost meditation, connecting with the environment around you, peacefully and alone. And I also like that there's kind of this ray of hope, because yesterday's energy was so negative, that today we're kind of just reflecting on that and trying to see that ray of hope in the background. Um, and obviously, since these are day-to-day energies, the energies from yesterday are still going to be very prevalent today, especially considering that yesterday's um, reading had much more of a negative. It was a very emotional day, so it's something that's going to carry on through um, for the days to follow. And that's right here. We're getting a lot of self-reflection and just taking that time alone. Okay, and from the tarot cards, sunrise, we get the Three of Swords again, this was the same card in the same position yesterday. Next is the moon, which makes a lot of sense. And at sunset, we see the Emperor. And finally, at nighttime, we are seeing the Ten of Swords. Okay, this collection of cards really makes sense considering yesterday's reading, where so many negative energies were kind of all around, and that doesn't just go away in one day. So yes, we're going to see those same sorts of energies today, and we did get the Three of Swords again, like I said, in the same position. And this is really just talking about still feeling the pain from yesterday, still feeling that betrayal, that loss, um, and then during noon we get the energies we're feeling is the moon, and this makes a lot of sense to me. The moon has to do with mystery and not knowing the outcome to something, and really just treading lightly. And considering what's been going on, whatever your story is, or even if this resonates with you, if something that devastating had kind of happened, um, there's going to be a period of sort of a disorientation and not really knowing what's to come. And that's what we see with the moon. Then with the Emperor, I find this a bit interesting. Um, this really made me think of um, going to your parents for comfort, and that makes me also think of from the weekly reading we had the Queen of Cups, and I got that same sort of feeling, seeking emotional comfort. And with the emperor to me feels much more like a parent. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean your father, which is typically what the emperor is talking about. It's really just someone who's in an authority position that you can turn to for advice. And it also kind of feels like to me a getting back to work sort of a card. In the midst of this hard situation, life is still going on, and you still need to get things done. And that's kind of what we see with the Emperor, is this feeling of responsibility and duty. So on the one hand, I see it sort of as a looking for advice from possibly a parental figure. On the other hand, I see it as also your boss, and getting back to work, and still having to do the things that you need to do to go on throughout the day. And that's what I get with the Emperor. And finally, with the Ten of Swords, um, really what this makes me feel like is going to sleep early. I mean, it's dealing with all this emotional baggage that you've been going through for the past 2 days. And I can imagine how exhausted you would be. And really, this card has a lot to do with well, the death of a situation, the death of a relationship. Death is a big meaning for this card. Not literal death, but and we see that, you know, with, gosh, her robes here, that brilliant red, blood red, and just what it makes me think of here is more just being emotionally beat, and really having so much baggage over the last 2 days, and just it makes me think of going to sleep early, really just hitting the sack, and being done with the day. Okay, and that's the energies that we're getting today. Yes, the last few days have been some negative energies. And obviously, since this is not something that's going to be the case for every single person in the world, um, these sorts of energies may be manifesting in your life in a different way, or not at all, you know. But for those that these energies are feeling very prevalent, and very much relevant, um, you just have to keep going, and know that life will always get better. And there, you know, we can't enjoy the good things in life unless we sometimes have these difficult situations that we have to go through. Okay, and that's today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. Blessed be.